we brought milk to taste. And I just want to put a little blurb in here. After hearing Dr. Gephardt, and he was wonderful, thank you, Mr. Gephardt, wherever you are. And even after hearing all of that, if you still have doubts as to the safety of raw milk, then I'd encourage you to skip on the tasting tonight. Because if you're fighting a flu or something and you come down sick and you're puking tomorrow and you go to the doctor and you tell them you drank my raw milk, they're going to blame it on this, and they'll be knocking on my door, and I know it's not going to make you sick. So I just want to clarify that, because they're going to be coming around with little cups of milk for you to taste. I just wanted to clarify that. Okay, anyway, thanks again to Dr. Gephardt. I really enjoyed that. And I thank Julie and Linda for all they do for these meetings, because now we have one every month that we get to look forward to, and I really appreciate that. I've missed the last two meetings they've had. Our family, we've had some pretty major changes going on. The one daughter, April, she's here tonight. She graduated from college. She's put all these pictures together for me, which I really appreciate. And so now they get it all together, and just when they're getting handy, they move out on you. So she's got an apartment. She moved out in September. Then also in September, our son Keith got married, and he married Allison. That's us. You won't see us that dressed up very often. And then our other daughter, Kayla's here tonight also. She got married in December. So we've been doing some major, yes, we are empty nesting now. Exactly right.
Not quite. She's got her girls.
The barn is full. Great, great. And this is Brian. Brian just came in. He didn't know I put that picture up there. You keep hearing my name. They say Trudy's farm and Trudy's dairy, but we're in this together. And so he's the guy who's the very busy guy. He works another full-time job in construction. He says he works so that I can talk. And he did all the milking tonight so that we could get there. I want you to know us. We need to know our farmers. We need to know what our farmers think and what they believe in and what they put on our fields and what they put in our animals that we eat. And that's what I'm going to try to get across to you tonight, explain that. We are buying 30 acres of my grandparents' farm. They had 180 acres on the farm. They bought it in 1959. We're down in the corner of Montgomery and Butler counties. We have a Middletown address, but really we're in German Township. It took us about 35 minutes to get here, 30, 35, whatever. And we've been here going on 2 years now. It's starting to feel like our place rather than camping out at Grandma and Grandpa's, which is what it felt like. And, it has needs a lot of repairs. Can't get my notes. I need notes or I'll ramble. Needs a lot of repair. We're getting on it. Farm's just really busy, you know. It's got big, beautiful barns. I've got a big thing about barns. It's been conventionally farmed for many years. We're in the process of trying to get the soils healthy. We've got Tim Whiteman. He'll be speaking probably next month. Did I hear that?
That's right.
Okay. Anyway, he's our soil guy. The man is very knowledgeable on soils. He's helping us learn so much that we need to do. We believe the soils are alive, and we're trying to feed them naturally with minerals and cover crops and crop rotation. We're not certified organic, being that we have this one-on-one contact with our customers. I'm not sure we're going to go through that process. We're striving to be beyond the organic standards, but so as long as people can ask us, we may leave it go at that. There's so much to learn. Becky, this is my picture. I love Becky Mary's bread back there. There's so much to learn. This is where I'm going with this. This is my attempt at sourdough bread. just yesterday, and Dixie thinks it's a bone. She's carried it around. That one didn't work real well, but I'm still trying, and I'll keep trying. But anyway, I just wanted you to see that. Do a lot of you feel that this is overwhelming? You learn one thing, and then you've got to learn another thing, and it flies in the face of what we've been raised with. We're here tonight to learn about a gift that God gave us to drink, and we've got to relearn because we've been taught that it's dangerous for us and so bad. A lot of what I learned at Weston A Price flies in the face of what we've been told, and yet it feels like the truth. Eat butter and coconut oil, not margarine, and eat less fiber, not more fiber, and there's just so much to learn. We're finding out that that's the same thing that's happened in farming. A lot of farmers have forgotten that the soil is alive with microorganisms that we need to feed rather than, and protect rather than poison and kill them with chemicals. Brian, for example, goes into the fertilizer store this past spring. We wanted gypsum. That's a natural type of a calcium sulfate to put on the fields. And they kind of laughed at him, and they called it fairy dust, and said they don't use that anymore. And so there are old ways that you can't find the people who still do it that way. We call our place Burnett's Land of Milk and Honey. We have raw, meaning unheated, unfiltered honey. It's from our own hives. He did it as a middle school project. Checked out bees from his uncle. And that was probably 30 some years ago. So he's been